Calling the Bristol 2-meter net, calling the Bristol 2-meter net. This is N4NT, November 4, November Tango. Name is Adam, and I'll be net control for this session. Is there anyone that can serve as an alternate net control station?
Net control, put KL1ZA down as alternate net control.
Okay, Jim. Thank you for that, and I'll put you first on the check-in list. I know you normally check in portable with us. Okay, is there any emergency or priority traffic? The Bristol 2-meter net meets each Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on the 146.67 repeater. We are also connected through Wires X, room 61243, which I have nicknamed Space Mountain for the moment. This net is affiliated with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, the National Traffic System, and the Bristol Amateur Radio Club. All amateurs are welcome to check into the net. Are there any announcements or bulletins for the net? Okay, I've got a couple I'll go ahead and cover here. I just want to remind everyone that this Thursday will be our regular monthly meeting at Bristol Regional Medical Center. Should be in our usual room. Just look on the monitor as you come in. It's 7 p.m. and we'll have a program by Bob Lilly directly afterwards, and then after that there'll be a test session. Ben's going to be out of town, but Dallas is supposed to be there to hold the test session, and a few of us will be assisting him. So if anybody needs to test or know anyone that needs to test for their license or anyone need to upgrade, that service will be available. Also want to mention the usuals. I am broadcasting the net live on YouTube, and I have a net logger session running if anyone is interested in those things. And I do have my personal Wires X node set up in analog mode to communicate with the repeater. It's room 61243 called Space Mountain, and we will hopefully get some check-ins through that as well. And just a quick mention in reference to the Wires X room, if you'll notice I let the repeater drop out completely whenever I unkey. The reason I do that is there's a timeout timer on the Wires X software that does not reset until a carrier is completely gone. It's a 3-minute timer, so I try to do that occasionally to make sure we don't lose the folks that are listening to us through Wires X, which I know I see Ben is connected and he's out of town, so that's his only way of listening to us. Well, that and YouTube. But anyway, I'll move on from there. Is there any formal or informal traffic for the net? Okay, at this time we'll take check-ins from any mobiles or portables. Mobiles or portables, please call.
WE4AWJ, I'm in Bristol.
Okay, net recognizes name as WE4AWJ. Any other mobiles or portables, please call. Okay, let's go back up the list here. Our alternate net control station, Jim, KL1ZA. Good evening, Jim.
Good evening, Adam, and the rest of the net, and to all listening on Wires X. KL1ZA here in beautiful downtown Bristol, Tennessee. Everything's going pretty well, raining off and on, some thunder and lightning. Other than that, nothing real exciting going on. I think we have enough with the weather. Anyway, I'll turn it back over to you, Adam, and I'll stick on should you need me.
Okay, Jim. Appreciate you checking in, and thanks for offering to be offered in that control. I know you're an old pro at it if something should happen, but hopefully we'll sail through to the end here. Up next we have WE4AWJ. Emmett, you're on that new HT tonight, Emmett?
No, I'm not. Sitting over here. No, I'm just on my regular radio for right now. Working on getting it, maybe putting the truck. Well, good evening to everybody. This is WE4AWJ. And looks like it's coming a thunderstorm here. I finally managed to get the mowing done, even though it did rain a little bit on me. I managed to push on through and got that over with. Pretty wet. And that's pretty much all with me. Just long days and short nights. And see everybody Thursday. And send it back to net control. This is WE4AWJ.
Okay, Emmett, appreciate you checking in tonight. Yeah, and everybody just keep in mind, I sent out in the newsletter I'm going to continue to put the Food City menu options in there until we make a decision on that. So no big rush whenever we're ready. We got a little time on that, but just keep in mind those are there if you want to look them over. Okay, let's go ahead and take regular check-ins. Any station that would like to check in, please call now.
WD4JJ, Jim.
WX4XW, Jason. KT4SQ, Dale.
Okay, we got WD4JJ, Jim, WX4XW, Jason, and KT4SQ, Dale. At this time, I'll pause and let everything cycle. Is there any Wires X stations, anyone on the Wires X room that would like to check in? Please call.
Net control, please. I got too many radios on. Please check in. KD4CCA, Wires X analog.
Okay, Dallas got you checked in there and notated that you're on Wires X. Really good signal, good audio coming through there. Appreciate you doing that so we can test that out. And throughout the net, I will pause for the Wires X stations because if we are rapid keying, it makes it harder for them to get in with us. So we'll give them opportunities. All right, let's go back up for some comments. WD4JJ, good evening, Jim.
Well, good evening, Adam. In for AT in the net tonight. Well, we had a little shower over here a little while ago. Nice full soaking shower. I noticed a little lightning still floating around out there, so I said we're going to have probably some more storms tonight, and probably I'd say tomorrow's going to be a nasty light day from the looks of things. But haven't planned on doing too much mowing until maybe Thursday if possible. But the grass is dry, and our grass is not growing all that much right now. But anyhow, it's been hot and muggy, and no doubt about that. That's about all I've got here. We're still just trucking along, trying to keep out ahead of everything. It's done pretty good there when it cooled down, but this hot, muggy weather gets rough with me. Back to net, WD4JJ.
Yeah, Jim, I know exactly what you mean, and I had to be out in it today working, so I had an extra layer. Imagine putting a semi-thick winter coat on, going out with no fleece and going out in 90-degree weather. It's just one of those things especially when it gets that hot. It just it's one of those. You gotta watch the vestibular and stuff almost on a daily basis because it will store some funk. Appreciate you checking in there tonight. Up next we have WX4XW Jason. Good evening, Jason.
Well, good evening, Adam, and everybody else on the net. This is WX4XW. Doing a fine job on the net there, sir. Nothing much going on here. Checked into the North Carolina High Mountain UHF net a minute ago, and first time checking in over there, it was pretty interesting. Anyway, nothing going on here. Just finished mowing the yard and enjoying the evening here in the shack, getting ready to go count sheep here in a few minutes. So looking forward to that. Nothing else here. Everybody have a great night. 7-3 from Boring, Tennessee. WX4XW.
Okay, Jason, thanks for checking in, and glad you mentioned that about that net. I'll just throw this out there as well. If anybody knows of any nets like that in the area that can be accessed, or it's just a really good net that we can pick up through WiresX or whatever other means, we definitely don't discriminate by any modes or anything else. Shoot me the information on that, and I can add those to a list that I have attached to our monthly newsletter, just for everybody's information there. I've got a few on there. I think we got about every day of the week you can find one to check into. So we'll certainly take all we can get. Haven't made a HF list, net list per se, but mostly 2 meter 440 stuff, or if any 6 meter stuff's out there, definitely send those to me. We'll put the word out for you. All right, up next we have Dale, KT4SQ. Good evening, Dale.
I guess I'm not pushing the button right. Anyhow, very good evening. This is KT4SQ, and since I'm not pushing the button right, I better sign off. Thank you very much. This is KT4SQ.
No problem, Dale. You got it there at the end. Appreciate you checking in with us tonight. Hope everything's going well for you. All right, up next, got KD4CCO, Dallas, checking in through WiresX. Good evening, Dallas.
Well, good evening, Adam, and everybody on the net. I'm trying to tweak the audio level as I speak. It looks like it's just running a little bit high, and that should be optimum right there. I'm on a handmade or homemade microphone plugged into my HRI 200 box. That allows me to check into WiresX without using a radio at all. Most of the configurations for the HRI 200 require you plug into a digital radio. Well, it doesn't have to be digital, it can be analog. And I figured, well, if you're using a radio as nothing but a microphone, then why not use a microphone? So that's what I've done here. I've put together a homemade microphone. It's got a audio preamp built in it, microphone connected to the preamp, and a couple of discrete components, and a push to talk button, and presto, I'm on the air. So I've actually got 2 of them built in 2 different configurations, and they work fairly well. Not as good as digital, but if you don't have a digital radio handy, this will work. So back to net control. This is KD4CCO.
Okay, Dale. Yeah, I appreciate you doing that. That audio is definitely improved there when you adjusted it. Can't hardly tell the difference. But and for the benefit of those listening that may not be familiar, what Dallas is doing, he has a Yaesu HRI 200, which connects to the internet and connects to the room that I have here, and then I have a radio here that's connected to this room, and my radio is transmitting on 146.67 over meters. So he's actually getting into it without putting out any RF signal other than my radio here at my QTX. Pretty neat little setup. If anybody needs any help with it or interested in it, give one of us a shout. I've learned a whole lot about it over the past few months in Dallas. Those guys up there got quite a bit of knowledge of it. It's a real fun system, and mouse sounders and that kind of thing. Okay, that brings us to the end of the list. Are there any other stations that would like to check in? Please call now.
N4KZS, Gary, Piney Flats.
Okay, Gary, N4KCS, got you on the list. Another neat thing I can look up here at the computer that has a room and tell is monitoring on wires X right now. Ben was in there, he's still trying to get everything set up, so he's dropped out for the moment, so I don't have any other wires X stations monitoring. So, that being said, Gary, we'll go back to you. Good evening, Gary.
Yeah, good evening, Adam, and everyone down the list here checking in. Good to hear everybody on tonight. We had a pretty good shower here in Piney, enough to water the tomato plants, and actually it's the first rain we've had in a while. And but my grass, it was green as gourd yesterday, and it's been growing. I had to stop the mower twice and unclog the vent. It was thick and dark and green, but we got it removed yesterday. And I was just wondering if Kevin down at Chattanooga knows you got that room up. I kind of was expecting maybe to hear him attempting a check-in here on 6-7 tonight. But yeah, lots of ways you can go, and lots of ways to run the water through the pipes on this Wires X, and it's kind of fun to sit around and experiment, see what happens. But like you say, Adam, it's definitely a learning thing, and hey, it's what the hobby's about. We're learning something, seems like every year, something new, FDA, whatever, new antennas you can build. It's just so dynamic, and that's what I love about the hobby. But with that, we'll say 73 to all, and God bless all, and hope to hear more activity on the repeater here. N4KZS, back to net control.
While I'm thinking about before I go to the next round of checking I do have another radio coming that I can dedicate to this room. It should be here tomorrow, and once that is set up, I can take the radio I'm using now, and I will actually either check in, or if I'm given an opportunity, if Chris is not available in the near future, I'll try calling for them this wires extra. Try that out as well. Okay, that brings us, we're back to the bottom of the list once again, so let's open it up and see if is there any other stations that would like to check in, please call.
KN4VCT.
Okay, that recognizes KN4VCT. Comes up as Andrew in Kingsport on the net logger here. Andrew, appreciate you checking in. Good evening. You want to go ahead with some comments? KN4VCT, you still with us? Okay, he may be moving around or something. We'll open it back up here, and then we'll give him another shot here momentarily. Are there any other stations that would like to check in? Please call.
KN4VJJ, Larry.
Larry, KN4BJJ, good to hear you. This is the first time I've heard you since you got your call there. Congratulations. We're glad to have you. Got you on the list, and I went ahead and put Ben KT40 on the list. He's connected to the wires X room a few times and dropped out, so I'm just going to put him in by proxy and set it as unheard. But Larry, we'll get back to you in just a second here. There any other stations that would like to check in? Okay, well, let's go back to Larry. KN4VJJ. Good evening, Larry. Good to have you.
Good evening, Adam, and everybody on the net. I'm enjoying listening. I've been listening to every net since I got interested in learning and reading and YouTubing and reading and learning. So I'm getting there slowly, beginning to get things sorted out. Absolutely enjoying myself. It's a dream come true. Get on there for the first time with the net. I appreciate everybody's patience. I'm looking forward to the meeting Thursday night.
Okay, Larry. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you, and we're definitely glad to have you on board there and joining us. Do you have anything else for the net before we open up for some more check-ins?
No, I just wanted to say hello. It's a waterfall moment for me, getting to check into the net for the first time, sitting on my back porch, watching it be cool. Everybody have a good evening. 73.
Okay, Larry. We'll see you there Thursday, and look forward to having you check in with us each week. Okay, are there any other stations that would like to check in? Please call. Let me try KN4VCT. KN4VCT, are you back with us? Okay. Just one more quick thing, and I'll take one last call for check-ins momentarily. This Wires X setup, we can actually connect it to other rooms at times if we'd like if there's a net or something. I know they have one out of Kentucky on Saturday nights that's easy to get into. So if anyone's interested in any of that activity in the analog mode, I can change the rooms from the computer here, and then it'll automatically revert back to this one when everything's over. But that's something anyone would like to do, just let me know. If we go digital with it, then individual users can change the rooms. I know there's a way in the analog mode, but I don't have that set up. I do have to change everything from the laptop here. But anyway, I'll mention that tomorrow night at the meeting as well. Any other stations that would like to check in, we'll give one last call before we close. Okay, does anyone have anything else for the net before we close? Okay, we had a total number of 11 check-ins, counting net control, one of those through Wires X and one by proxy. I'd like to thank each one for taking time to check into the net. This is N4NT, closing the Bristol 2-meter net at 9:27 p.m. and returning the W4UD repeater back to normal amateur use. 7-3 and good night.